We do elevated comfort food here. A lot of local, organic, fresh ingredients, often as possible. A lot of fresh herbs, fresh vegetables. We change our menu regularly to incorporate what's fresh, what we can get our hands on, but to also expose our community to some food they're not, you know, always eating. We love food. We want to put out fresh food. We want to put out food that's high quality and looks pretty, but at the end of the day, we're here to build relationships with our community. And so we offer something called the number one. The number one allows us an opportunity to partner with our patrons to provide a dignified meal for our neighbors who struggle with homelessness and amongst other things. A couple months in, we started really looking at what was selling the best in our restaurant, and we were so excited when we realized that the number one seller here is the number one. So we've learned that our community is just as eager and excited about providing dignity, love, compassion, and a meal for our neighbors. I was raised by the greatest generation. Both sets of my grandparents were entrepreneurs, loving, caring, faith-filled people, but I was as black sheep as a human being has ever been. And about 26 years ago, 3 blocks from here, I found myself homeless, struggling with a drug addiction, in just really awful shape. But I have been loved on and cared for by this community in ways that would blow your mind. If I told the story, people wouldn't believe it. Just extremely fortunate to have been mentored by and cared for and held accountable to and invested in by a whole community. My mom passed away, but her life inspired something that's carrying on. We knew we wanted to do something to honor her life. And so her nickname was Winna's. And so we named the restaurant Winna's Kitchen. I have an awesome daughter. I get to go around and cook and do the fun stuff, and the restaurant stays open because her butt shows up here and works her tail off with her 5 kids. She's the best. She's my girl. She's my best friend. She's all the things. I'm so proud of her.
Love you.
And we like this every day.
That's accurate.
Attitude is everything. You can determine your attitude. It's the only thing you have control over. Don't believe when people tell you you're not pretty or you're too this or too that or you're lazy, or don't believe it, because it's not true. Just don't believe it. Believe, like, in your heart who God says you are. Like, believe the good about yourself.